Hey, what's up, fam? This is Steve. Welcome to my channel, Re-Vera. I wanted to talk some more about what we should do in this election. So, like, whether should we vote for Biden or not? And I would love to talk to anybody, by the way, that thinks we should vote for Biden and disagrees with this video. So please leave comments. I'd love to get Vosh's attention and talk to him, or any smaller YouTubers, or even if you're not a YouTuber, if you're willing to talk about it. And your comments show that you have a decent understanding of the issues that, relating to this. I wanted to cover two main kind of arguments that I don't see a way around. So basically, the first one, I'm trying to game out the future and different possible futures that we can envision, and I don't think most of the people watching this channel are going to disagree with me that the future looks pretty dark. There's two main threats and a whole lot of other threats as well, but the two big threats that really create a dystopic future is climate change, which fairly obvious. It's going to create resource shortages and chaos and mass migration and all of that. It would be a miracle if that didn't cause World War III. And World War III would probably end human civilization with all the weapons we have between superpowers. So that's a scenario we don't want to live in. Any future after World War III would be dystopic. So that's one. The other one is the risk of AI and automation. Let's take the example of Jeff Bezos. He's put hundreds of thousands or millions of people out of jobs, crushed a lot of small businesses with the automation and an AI that is involved in Amazon. And he pays zero taxes and isn't really doing a whole lot to help out anybody. So what makes you think that the billionaires who are creating this, who are exploiting workers to create AI and automation, to upgrade the means of production to the point to where workers are no longer needed, what makes you think they're going to care about the excess workers that are no longer needed by the global economy? If with AI and automation everything's like, if they don't need 50% of the world's population, what do you think they're going to do about that? Do you think they're going to give up any portion of their wealth or power to protect those people and ensure they have a good life? I don't fucking think so. I think they're more likely to wall off certain areas or countries, claim it as their own, and have fucking automated drones outside shooting anybody who comes close to their wall, and that's their area, and everyone else can suffer in the freaking barren wastelands outside. I mean, that's like a best case scenario. They could just try to decrease the global population as well. So I don't think that they're going to lose their power and money to protect people. So both of those are huge threats. Both of those create a dystopic future. And Biden and Trump, neither one of them would make any impact whatsoever on changing that future. Whatsoever. So you can argue, and I wouldn't argue against it, that Biden might be the lesser evil. But considering the fact that both of them bring on the fucking apocalypse, it's not a lesser evil enough. The other concern is kind of a strategic one. The reason I voted for Hillary in 2016 is because Hillary tried to win the left to a certain degree. She tried to make it seem like the difference between her and Bernie wasn't that much. She tried to, she compromised on policy positions. I mean, she had all the problems Hillary has, and I'm not going to sit here and argue, but she at least tried. Biden has never tried this entire campaign. He's directly flipping off the left and telling us we should vote for Trump. So I think we should. Because here's the thing. Hillary tried to win the left because she thought, and her campaign thought, that they needed the left to win. And she lost. And a lot of liberals blamed the left for the loss. And Biden's campaign is going the opposite direction. They're going under the philosophy that catering to the left is why Hillary lost. So Biden's not catering to the left at all. He's flipping us off, and he's catering to moderate, Republicans and people in the middle, hypothetically. If he wins doing that, the left will not accomplish anything whatsoever for fucking decades. At all. And that brings on the fucking apocalypse. Like, we need serious, real change, or its life is going to be very much different in the ensuing decades. You can't let one of the two political parties think that we're not necessary and get away with it if you want to have any power whatsoever in the process. Him saying that he would veto Medicare for all is the biggest fuck you to the left I've ever heard from a politician. Literally, Medicare for all has won the exit poll of every single state. And it's massively popular with Democrats. It's actually overwhelmingly popular with the country as a whole. And he says he would veto it. And to my knowledge, he hasn't even walked that back. We can't let that stand. Like, we have to understand this. Progressives will never accomplish anything if we let Biden win after actively flipping us off. They will not compromise on any of their policy positions. They will just continue to represent the corporate oligarchy and give us a couple social issues as breadcrumbs. And we can't let that stand. So I think those are my two main arguments against voting for Biden. And I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you disagree, I'd love to talk to you. I would like to understand a future scenario where we vote for Biden and he wins, and that doesn't bring on a dystopic future. I would love to try to visualize that with you, because I can't. So let me know. Thanks.